In this video, we will analyze how sin goods such as cigarettes and alcohol are often overconsumed due to underestimation of marginal private costs using the 7 steps framework. The first step is to establish the free market equilibrium. Consumers are often ignorant about the actual cost of cigarettes, and thus their perceived marginal private cost is less than their actual marginal private cost. The MPC perceived curve is thus lower than the MPC actual curve. In this case, the consumers will overconsume cigarettes at the free market equilibrium, where MPC perceived equals to MPB at QF. To isolate this underestimation of MPC, the second step in our analysis is to state our assumptions. Here, we will assume no positive externalities, and thus marginal social benefit equals to marginal private benefit, as well as no negative externalities, and thus marginal private cost actual equals to marginal social cost. The third step is to establish the socially efficient equilibrium, which is at QS, where MSC equals to MSB equals to MPC actual. At QS, society's welfare is maximized and allocative efficiency is achieved. Step 4 is to explain the divergence between MPC perceived and MPC actual. As consumers are myopic, which means they're unable to consider the long-term cost of smoking, such as getting heart diseases and a weakened immune system that will worsen their health and life expectancy in the long run. There's an info gap that explains the divergence between actual MPC and perceived MPC. Step 5 is to state the overconsumption, where the socially efficient quantity of cigarettes is at QS, but consumers only consume the market equilibrium quantity of QF. Thus, there is an overconsumption of QF/QS units. Step 6 is to explain the dead weight loss and how it arises from the social cost of consuming QF/QS units exceeding the social benefits. It's represented by the shaded triangle in the diagram. Make sure to shade the correct triangle. It should point towards the socially efficient quantity. The last step is to conclude that market failure is present and the government's micro goal of allocative efficiency is not achieved.